This is Hassel Family Chiropractic. I've been in practice for 13 years. I've been studying and delivering health information for 20 years now, and I'm truly a student of it myself. You know, I'm always trying to gather more information. I read stuff every day, trying to put in my paradigm what seems like it fits and what makes sense. And that's truly what I want to kind of deliver to you, is just information that I've figured out that fits and makes sense for me. And I want you to take it just like a second opinion. I want you to take it and put it into your stuff, and if it makes sense, put it in there. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay. But we always need to figure out what our health is all about, how to take care of our health, how to treat our health. So, maximize your life. Who wants to add unlimited energy to their life? Say aye. Aye. Live life to the fullest. Say aye. Add years to your life. Live stronger, live longer. All right, so what I'm going to start with is, I'm going to call this our common sense corner. We're going to visit our common sense corner a lot. My number one question is your body smart or stupid? Smart. Smart. Everything our body does for a reason, correct? Everything. What's the supreme system that controls everything that happens in our body? Central nervous system. Could you agree that our body's always in a survival mode or a thriving mode? Survival or thriving? Surviving or thriving. So, in the wintertime in Iowa, if I threw you outside in the cold without the proper equipment, your boots and your gloves and your coat and everything else, what happens if you leave somebody out in the cold too long, like overnight or something like that? What happens? Frostbite, things like that. Why does that happen in the extremities? You know, they lose fingers and toes, right? What's the body doing with the blood? Where's it taking it to try to keep them alive? To their core. Smart or stupid? Smart. Smart, because it's trying to keep it alive. Is it surviving or thriving in that condition? It's trying to survive, right? Do you understand what I'm saying then? Our body's always doing something for a reason. I don't believe that we're ever at like status quo. I think every second, every minute of the day, my body's either in the thriving mode or surviving mode. Third thing, the common sense corner. Who's responsible for your health?
You are.
Obama? Your doctor? No. Or yourself? I am responsible for my health decisions and everything that happens to my body. Okay. Last question in the common sense corner. Do you get sick or do you do sick? Do you get sick or do you do sick? You do sick. Do you get high blood pressure or do you do high blood pressure? Some people are, you know, we're going to talk a lot about this, so you might be on the fence with this. Do you get cholesterol, high cholesterol, or do you do high cholesterol? So you guys are agreeing with me, I think, for the most part, and I think you will by the end, that we do sick. We don't get sick, we do sick. United States healthcare, the best on the planet, correct? One in every 2 people die of heart disease. Half of this room. Divided in half are going to die of heart disease, the way the statistics say for the United States. 1 out of 3 die from cancer. So the ones that live would be 50% that aren't going to die from heart disease. Another third of you from cancer. Cardiovascular and stroke cost $210 billion every year in the United States. Cancer costs $192 billion every year in the United States. Diabetes costs $92 billion every year in the United States. It's a lot of money, right? Obesity-related deaths, $75 billion. 1 in every 3 Americans are considered obese. That's almost 90 million. Of the not obese, 67% are overweight. 129.6 million. WHO's World Health Organization's ranking of the world's health system in the United States ranks 37th. That's not very good. Figuring that out? Total expenditure on health as a percent of GDP in the United States ranks 2nd. So we spend a lot, and we're not very good. So we spend a lot of money on healthcare. Healthcare is very expensive in the United States. $2 trillion a year is spent on healthcare, the size of the economy of China alone. What's a trillion? A million seconds. How long ago was a million seconds ago? Guesses? How long ago was a million seconds? 12 days. How long ago is a billion seconds? 16 years. How long ago is a trillion seconds? 32,000 years. America spends, that's actually 2.7 trillion is the real number. Okay, United States. General Motors pays $5.2 billion on healthcare. $1,600 of every car goes to healthcare sold. During the last 6 months of life, the average number of doctor visits is 41.5 in New Jersey and 17 in Utah. For each illness studied, higher mortality rates were found in the regions with more intensive care. The more they're treated, the quicker they die. United States healthcare. According to the WHO, in terms of life expectancy, the U.S. lags far behind most other comparable nations. But we spend the most. U.S. ranks 28th in infant mortality among 39 industrialized nations. Infant mortality means the chance of a child to live from the age 0 to 2. That's not very good. On the back to the WHO's ranking of the world's healthcare system, the United States ranks 37th. Here's just a short list of some of the countries in front of us. Malta, Singapore, Monaco, Iceland, Colombia, Saudi Arabia, Israel. Ranks ahead of us. The Institute of Medicine states that medical errors account for at least 400,000 deaths per year. The percentage of insured Americans taking prescription drugs for maladies ranging from high cholesterol blood pressure has increased. Stomach problems and depression and diabetes, high blood pressure raised costs by 50% or $12 billion from 2000 to 2006. They increased 50%. CDC's website says the national medicine cabinets are more crowded than ever, with almost half of all people taking at least one prescription medication and 1 in 6 taking 3 or more medications, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Do you get sick or do you do sick? You do sick. Who's responsible for your health? You don't value your body. Our health is our body is the most important vehicle we have. It's the only one we get. It's our most precious asset. It's usually the last thing for most of us. We're busy, we're multitasking, we're rocking and rolling, we got families, we got kids, we got jobs, we got businesses. What's the most important thing that you possess though? It's your health, yourself. Without your health, you have nothing. You can't do your job, you can't do your kids, you can't do your life.